not cleared him. So until that happens, he's not going to play. I know he wants to play. I know he thinks he can play. He has not been cleared by the medical staff, and we're not putting a player on the ice until that happens.
Have you seen any progress from that? Because I know that was the issue. It wasn't so much that it was a setback.
Yeah, he hasn't made the progress even close to that. We've kept him off the ice the last couple of days. We're going to have a team practice here tomorrow. He'll skate, and then we'll see how that goes.
I'm going to still ask you about Nick. If it was Game 7, would he play?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
If the doctor said no, he would not.
But we see a lot of guys play through a lot of things in the playoffs.
Yep.
Torn cartilage, broken ribs, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
So, I guess the severity seems to be maybe
It's an
worse.
upper body injury. Good try.
We'll try.
Yeah, I know.
Rick, you talked about execution after game 2. From what you've seen from this team, if they're executing in their defensive end, breaking out efficiently, do you see that translates into the offensive end? So it's almost like defense first, and that the rest of it kind of takes care of itself.
Yeah, it did. Listen, we just looked at a bunch of clips where we broke the puck out clean, and we had our defense up, and we're getting good opportunities. The passes that were in skates or behind us or ahead of us, and we're giving them the puck. And then when you do that, you end up chasing the game. So we chased the game a little bit more than we liked. I mean, did we have enough chances? Yeah, we did. Did we pass up too many possible chances for it with poor execution? Yeah, we did.
What kind of response are you looking for, Rick, in this one after maybe a disappointing result in game 2?
Yeah, listen, we'll respond. We're going to come out and play hard. This is going to be a great atmosphere here today. It's going to be awesome. And breathe, relax, enjoy the game, play your hearts out. I expect us to play our hearts out.
Being at home, obviously the advantage of last changed. Do you see that as being a big advantage for you? I know you're kind of a bit of a scientist in the playoffs. You like to get your guys out when you get out. How big of an advantage do you see that?
Yeah, we have a plan in terms of our matchups. But you know what changes there sometimes? Penalties, power plays, they disrupt that. Some guys getting blade fixed can't go on the ice. Sometimes, I'll throw Doobie's line or Vladdy's line out for a no-zone face-off after an icing. So are we going to get completely married to the matchups? No, we're not. Do we have a plan in terms of how we want to attack this team with matchups? Yeah, we do.
Rick, in say the past 10 years, has the importance of matchups changed with the way rosters have changed? Because lines are not as defined anymore, right? Everybody does a little bit of everything. If you look at this Vegas team, they believe all 4 of their lines can score, they can defend. So does the matchups, are they not as defined as maybe they were 10 years ago when there were clear delineations?
That's part of it, but also the rules have changed with the icing, and you can't change. So now you got a line that's tired. Don't worry about your matchups. Get your best players on the ice. So that changes the matchups as well. And so you change one matchup, you're changing a couple. But so the rules change have helped that way as well. They wanted more goals, so they implemented that new rule change. Well, not new anymore, but you ice the puck, you can't change, and there's no timeouts. So that changes the coach's ability to how he wants to approach the line matchups as well. But it goes back to your earlier point. You have to trust all 4 lines because of that. Because if you ice the puck and you're tired and you have your 4th line out there and they've sent out their first, you have to learn to trust that 4th line, which we've done all year. We've put that 4th line out and against best players, and so we're trying to stay one step ahead of that situation. So if we ice the puck and we have our 4th line out and they send their first line out, okay, they've handled it before.
Rick, any other lineup changes, and are you going back to the original D pairs
We've got
tonight?
a couple of guys that are banged up, so we've got a couple extra guys taking warm-up.
You touched on the atmosphere earlier. For some of the first-time whiteout participants, do you offer any advice to them?
Well, we've already talked to them about that, how loud it's going to be. And listen, Vegas was an outstanding atmosphere. I was loud. Here on the bench, I was pretty loud. And I'm a loud guy. I got to yell loud to be heard. But no, listen. I remember in 81 and 86, I get it. It was incredible in the old arena, that atmosphere. It'll be the same here today. I mean, should be excited. These are fun games to play in, man, right? So that's what I say, relax, breathe, enjoy it. But play your hearts out.
Does it impact the home team?
Pardon me?
Everybody talks about the visiting coming in and how hard it is for them. When it's this loud and it's does it impact the home team?
It impacts the home team, there's no question, and it does. And the visiting team is saying, hey, let's quiet the crowd as quick as we can, right? That's how it works. That's what we try to do in Vegas, and that's what they'll try to do today. But certainly it impacts you. When you're sitting on the bench and you get that loud of noise coming down on you, man, you love the game, you have passion for the game, it'll affect you. Good. Thank you.